What's poppin'? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Your intuition's mouthpiece when the monkey mind wants to take over. Namaste. Namaste. Alright. And this is the Shangodiac for Leo. It's August 22nd, 2019. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive, okay? And if I didn't mention like, share, subscribe, and thrive, just for the fuck of it, all right? But, yeah, and be sure that you cunniling that bell button, too. Because you need to get your notifications, all right? When Papa Shankito drop, hey, I got to see you, all right? So without further ado, we're going to get into this. We're going to keep this kind of bite-sized a little bit, kind of short. So like I said, let's get into this Leo shit, all right? Now, it's funny because at the heart of the matter here for Leos is seeming to be, could it be they self? This card does, for me anyways, represent Leo itself, all right? But there's a lot of things going on. Leo, first of all, I'm not even going to address that right now. Usually I start with the middle card. I did a nine card spread for you guys. But, this is what's catching my eye right here. Let me show you what I got here, okay? I'm feeling something about, I don't know. I know this probably does not apply to every Leo or a lot of Leos anyway, but there's a Leo watching. You were at a social gathering not long ago, and when you left the social gathering, if something happened in the social gathering, you saw something, you heard something, and it's really kind of fucked with you, man. It's really kind of fucked with you. I see a lot of worry underneath, okay? A lot of worry. Some of you Leos have been engaging in creative fairy tale telling, all right? Please watch what you say, man. I know some of you Leos put a 2 on a 10, you know what I'm saying? And a 10 on a 2, okay? And I do feel that relates to somebody here. But I feel like whatever it was that happened to has got you also feeling incrementally. It's just kind of like taking you down, and maybe this social event was also maybe a little bit ago, but you're still feeling the effect. Something happened. I don't know, something with that. Anyhow, for some of you other Leos, though, there will be a social gathering of importance, okay? But like I said, underneath the middle card here, we got a lot of worry, I see, okay? We also got a lot of, some of you Leos are entangled right now in situations where your name is popping up a lot. And I know they say all good press is, there's no bad press, it's all good press, but honestly, I'm feeling like right now some of the things that your name is involved in is something you probably don't want your name involved in. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Okay. I don't know. Some of you Leos have been also dealing with a Taurus. Okay. And you guys are actually in agreement about some things too. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys or actually the Taurus is not actually talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I had to look at my cards. Yeah, the Taurus is not actually, it seems like, I feel like you Leos are going, or somebody with heavy Taurus or some type of earth sign. Maybe, they may even be older than you, but they act kind of more immature or whatever. But I got to tell you this too. You want to definitely, I feel like some of you have had a situation too where somebody actually took some money from you in some form or fashion, whether they borrowed it and didn't pay it back, whether they went in your purse or your pocket, or just stole something from you, or it was just taken. I feel like this feel of like it was being taken. Okay. And as I said before, what is this that there's a leap of faith here that you need to do. Because it's on top of your head a lot. Okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. There's some form of action. Some like either just dramatic form of action that you guys are like debating on taking. Yes, it could be stay or go. It could be whatever. Go left or go right. Okay? Go whatever. It's something to that effect. Okay? But it's definitely been on the top of your mind. And also for some of you Leos too, there was probably an abrupt breakup in the past, and it's still been haunting you too. You know what I'm saying? It comes up, it comes up, it comes up for whatever reason. Another thing here, that I'm seeing a lot of with you Leos is, like I said, a lot of mental overwhelm. I feel a lot of you Leos are really, really going through it on the mental level, man. Like, I feel like you guys are going through a lot of anxiety. Some of you are going through a lot of forms of your own type of anxiety. You might be doing it in silence and maybe nobody knows about it, but it's definitely there. Okay, but now is also the time. I want to encourage some of you Leos also to start reading. You got to tap back into your inspiration. So whatever it is, the things that you are, passionate about, or maybe you kind of got off track with, read some on it. You know what I'm saying? Read something on it. Continue to expand your consciousness around certain subjects or whatever, okay? And be sure to apply your knowledge also, okay? But I definitely felt also with this card that there was a lot of overwhelm. I will say that you will, it's not like it's just going to go away naturally. So I can't just say, oh yeah, it's going to go away. It's not like a cloud in the sky, or it's not like the weather. It's like you got to be more proactive about it, which means, if you want to talk with just brass tacks, plain and simple English, you must become the detective of your own mind, of your own heart. You have to examine and investigate your motivations behind why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Once you find the culprit, which is always going to be a thought or thoughts, plural, or beliefs, structures, you can start to soften them up by really and truly asking yourself questions about that. Why do you believe that? Is it absolutely true? And before you just ramble off answers, like, really think about these questions that you ask yourself. There's a ton of material that is designed to help such processes, okay? Now, some of you Leos have also gotten the forgiveness of somebody. You fucked up, but somebody forgave you. On the other hand, you have forgiven somebody. Actually, you know what? To be honest, I feel like this is more a little bit future tense for whoever this is for. I feel like you will get to the place where you can. You often hear me talk about forgiveness. And trust and believe, Papa Shangito got to practice it himself, okay? And no, it's not easy at times. Of course, when you forgive, it's not that you forget, but you release yourself from the circle of having to constantly ruminate and think on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like giving yourself the key to go forward, really, because harboring whatever shit you got towards whoever, and yes, even yourself, especially yourself, will lock you down. It's definitely locking you down. At the very least, it's like I've mentioned before, trying to drive with the parking brake on. Like, you can definitely feel it. Everything takes so much more energy, and it takes a lot of energy to keep these things in place within your energetic system and to sustain them there. So all these hurts and traumas and stuff, they're taking up processing power just by being there. But then to contain them and to deal with, and stuff like that, and plus they gotta live too, so they're taking up energy too. They're taking some of that processing power. You know how you go on your phone and you see what's using how much power, something like that, okay, man? So yeah, where we at with the time? All right, and let me see what we have here. Some of you Leos are going to, I feel like there's some legal situations coming up. Okay, maybe I sense a driving on a suspended license, and some other just stupid shit. There's a Leo out there who's going to be watching this. There's a very big probability you can get yourself in some legal problems by your mouth. Sometimes when the police come, I know we all want to just talk shit to them and talk about how we are, indigenous and do all this straw man and shit like that. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can complicate shit a lot for yourself, okay? So, yeah. And some of you have been, you got your road dog, the Sag. See, even though you guys are going to forgive, I can see right now, though, too, there might be more waves of, this feels very heavy, Okay, this feels like a very it's a change of heart. And I would say it's like sliding down a hill as far as this goes. So there's a strong probability of this showing up, which is why this card is showing up. Okay. There's an old saying that says you got to guard your garden, you know, and this, yes, is your garden, and I consider your heart to be also your garden too. You know what I'm saying? And you got to guard your heart. When you hear guard your heart, once again, we're talking about being that detective, not just letting the emotions and the automatic thoughts associated with these emotions just run wild, you know, waiting for something to happen on the outside to give you permission to feel a certain way. You know, it's about choosing, it's about asserting, it's about, you know, and yes, sometimes things happen in life, you just got to ride through it. And especially a lot of you Leos who wear your heart on your sleeve. It can be very difficult. Very, very difficult. Also, some of you Leos got somebody you're dealing with that really kind of understand how to push, how to control you emotionally. They know how to manipulate you emotionally, especially with guilt. Okay? Could be a family member. Could be a love interest, booty call, whatever. All right? But it's real in the field, baby. So this has been your Shangodiac for August 22nd, 2019. Peace and many blessings. We will be returning tomorrow with another 3, maybe more. I want to try and get more because I don't like stretching them out. Like, I don't like dropping a little here, a little there. And then next thing you know, by the time I finish the whole Zodiac, 2 weeks have gone by. It's time for another one, you know? So I'm going to do my best to get all of them out, all right? So peace and blessings to you. Stop by www.shango-ray.com. Pick you up some Philomena Lubana Invocation Oil. Pick you up some, you know, Gold Crown Luxury Success Oil. Get you a 3-day binding ritual. Whatever it is that you need, stop on by. Check us out, all right? Much love to you. See you on the next one.